What up, YouTube, man? You already know. Big Lou tapping back in. But what it do with Big Lou? NFC on 2, baby. First time you coming to the channel, highly appreciate it if you sub, liked, and shared the channel with your family, friends, folks, peoples, gente, comrades, camaradas, associates, buddies, pals, amigos, and panas, right? That's how us Puerto Ricans say friends. Panas or panas, right? Feel free to comment. I respond back to all the comments, right? And I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have been making comments and helping support the channel, the algorithm, and hitting that like button and everything else, and sharing. And I've came up on subs like in the last 3 or 4 days, or basically when I hit that sundown video, I've got over 100 subs already. So you know what I'm saying? I'm pushing. Like I always say, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm in it for the grind. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But this little video is a piggyback off a video I already made because something didn't go right. And so therefore the deal fell through. So I'm here to bring the new deal to everybody. And that being Carlos Correa, who was formerly of the Minnesota Twins, the Astros. He signed originally a 13-year deal with the San Francisco Giants worth $350 million, which was just under $27 million a season. Well, what happened was during his physical, to make it official, he had some type of medical issue, and the ended up 3 hours before the press conference where the San Francisco Giants were gonna make the announcement that they signed him, with giving him the jersey and all that for the press, and taking the pictures and all that with the GM and the owners maybe and the manager. Well, 3 hours before it was supposed to go down, they broke the news. So now Carlos Correa has signed with the New York Mets on a 12-year deal worth $315 million. So one less year and $35 million less. So it's still around that same ballpark figure, $25, $26 million a season. But here we go. I want to break it down what it said in the article. It said free agent Carlos Correa has agreed to sign with the New York Mets a week after the 28-year-old and the San Francisco Giants reportedly agreed to a massive 13-year, $350 million contract. John Heyman, a baseball columnist for the New York Post, reported the confusing switch early Wednesday morning, the day after a medical issue was detected in Correa's physical. Breaking news: Carlos Correa and the Mets have a deal, $315 million worth over 12 years. Let's see. The Bay Area team was set to introduce Correa's arrival during a press conference Tuesday, but postponed the announcement 3 hours before it was to take place without explanation. The Associated Press reported. Let's see. Correa, a premier shortstop who won a Platinum Glove in 2021, was one of the last remaining major league stars on the free agent market before the San Francisco deal was announced on December 13th. It was later learned that a medical issue was detected in Correa's physical and his Giants deal fell through. He has now agreed to play third base in a separate deal with the Mets, sparking some confusion online. And just so people are clear, a platinum glove is not, a golden glove, they give it out per league, per position. A platinum glove is just one player from each league who they feel was the best defensive player overall, and they get that platinum glove. And that's what Correa won in 2021. So he was considered, I'm not sure if he was with the Twins at that time or still with the Astros, but whatever league he was in, they felt that he was the number one defensive player, and he received that platinum glove. Heyman reported Correa will have to go undergo surgery, another physical with the Mets before a deal is finalized. Correa was a free agent 1 year ago after he announced he was leaving the Astros. He then signed a $105.3 million 3-year deal with the Minnesota Twins. The agreement allowed an option to leave after 1 year and $35.1 million, and again try his hand at free agency. The two-time All-Star exercised his option and terminated his deal. Correa's contract with the Giants would have been the fourth largest in baseball history, trailing only Mike Trout, who got a $426.5 million 12-year contract with the LA Angels, Mookie Betts, who signed a $365 million 12-year agreement with the LA Dodgers, and Aaron Judd, who received $360 million over 9 years with the New York Yankees, excuse me. Correa was the 2015 AL Rookie of the Year and has a 279 lifetime batting average with 155 home runs and 553 RBIs in 8 big league seasons. He has also thrived in the postseason, scoring 18 home runs and 59 RBIs in 79 games, which is dang good. He has, let's see, that was from the Associated Press, contributed to this report. So, yeah, there it is, people. I was shocked when I seen that. I wasn't even aware of what happened. I read it about 2 hours ago. So I said, I got to do a video tonight on it. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. So there it is. Carlos Correa is not joining the San Francisco Giants for the upcoming 2023 season. But in fact, he's joining the New York Mets, where he's going to have a big, Puerto Rican following there. There are a lot of Puerto Ricans in San Francisco, that area, but nothing like New York. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? New York is like Puerto Rico away from Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So with that being said, Big Lou's going to tap on out. Just stopped at Target, man. I got to finish up on some Christmas shopping for a couple of my nephew and a couple of my great nephews. I screwed up earlier, but I got all my niece and my 2 great nieces out of the way. But like I said, I got to finish up. And so with that being said, I'm gone, folks.